My dad is a printer by trade, and he's 80 years old now. He doesn't do the printing anymore, but he printed old school. None of this, social media. Take a picture with your camera, put it in a online software, and come out with this beautiful 3D pictures. They didn't have that back then. Daddy had a dark room.
Mm-hmm.
Golly, man, I can't believe you brought this back to my memory today. Daddy had a dark room. They took a picture, and I don't pretend to know the technology behind the old cameras, but the lens would take that image and it would capture it, but it would capture it on something. Y'all get ready to shout with me. It would capture it on something called a negative.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. It would capture it on, thank you, Rashida. It would capture it on a negative. That negative film, Daddy would take it into the dark room,
Mm.
and he would have to take it through a process. But he had these plastic trays, like so, and he would put the negative in the tray, and it was a solution. It would be like some chemical solution, and he would put it in that chemical, and the room had to be dark. If any light, if the promise of what would be got to the negative before the negative went through the before the negative went through the process, it would ruin the image.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he had to take the film, he had to take the film and put it in that solution. And the solution was somewhat acidic. And it would and he would shake it. He would agitate it. Man, I'm preaching way better than y'all saying amen. He would agitate that solution. And then you could start to see the negative. You saw some lines and images start to develop. And he would take it and he would put it in water and wash that solution off. Then he'd put it to the next solution that was a little bit stronger, more stringent. And he would shake it and agitate it and put it through that pressure, all still in the dark room. Nobody saw the image yet because the maker, good Lord, the maker was working on the process in the dark. And then he'd take it out of that one and rinse it again. And he'd put in the final solution and shake. And while you're looking at it, you're like, oh my goodness, that film would have that document, that image perfectly placed on that negative. And then guess what he did? I just remembered this one. Dad, I love you. Man, you my guy. He took the film out of that last solution and rinsed it, and there was a picture there. But he still didn't bring it out. Guess what he did? He took these clips. He had a line running across that dark room, and he took these clips. Come on, Raymond E. Lee. He took these clips and he hung it up on a line and let it dry. He made, come on, y'all, get this with me. Get this with me. I'm taking up too much time, but you need this. He made the image permanent.
Ooh.
He made it permanent. When he hung it up to dry, he let that thing dry and cure. Even though the image was there, he didn't just run it out the dark room and say, oh, look at the picture. It still wasn't ready. He had to hang it up to dry it. There's a process. And when that thing dried, he brought it out. And here's the last one. This one gonna make me run, Sherry Brown. No! This is gonna make me run. He would bring that because he was a printer. He wasn't just a photographer. A photographer makes one print. He was a printer. He took the image out, Dr. Lakeisha, and he stuck that print to a wheel and put ink on it. Guess why? Guess why? Because when he turned that machine on, it didn't make one print.
It's duplicated. Come on, somebody.
It didn't make one print. He was there. That machine was.
Oh my goodness. Churning
He
them out.
duplicated that print. He duplicated it. He made the same print that he had to work on one time. He had to work on it one time. Whew.
Wow.
But it printed over and over and over again as long as he had that film. Wealth builders, it's okay. I know it's painful. I know it's agitating to be in that dark room. I know you haven't been revealed yet. But boy, when you come out, you're not going to just come out. You're going to come out and you're going to duplicate.
Yes.
You're going to duplicate.